Hi everybody. Welcome to Live with Amy at 333. This is your host, Amy Marino, owner of the Sanctuary on Cape Cod on Route 6A in Brewster in beautiful Lemon Tree Village. And I'm coming to live today from quarantine at 333. So today and every day, I welcome you to take a few minutes out, sit, join me, take a breath. We're going to do a brief meditation. We're going to chat a little bit. This is actually becoming one of my favorite times of the day. I get an opportunity to sit and connect with all of you for a little while. Our topic today is self-love, so I hope you'll stay tuned with me. And at the end, we're going to pull an oracle card. Today, I have pulled out an interesting deck called the Elle Oracle, which means she who. So if you stay tuned till the end, we will pull a card of the day from the deck. Okay, so as I said, welcome. Thank you to all of you who've been tuning in, and to any new faces that are joining for the first time. This is episode 9. Today is April 23rd, Thursday, I think. Some of us are, one day is starting to run into the next, as we are here indoors and in quarantine for many of us. So yesterday, or actually last night, was the new moon, and yesterday was our special new moon episode. So the new moon, just to remind you, represents the beginning of a cycle for us, and the full moon represents the cleansing or the completion or release of that cycle. So yesterday we went through a new moon ritual that you guys can do every month. We went through a beautiful new moon meditation that you can then take those intentions that you created and plant them into your sacred garden as seeds. And if you'd like to go back, if you missed that yesterday, you can tune in on the Facebook page. All of the videos are live there. And the website as well, under the 333 Live at 333 tab on the sanctuarycapecod.com. Okay, so we went through those new moon rituals yesterday, and I gave you a challenge to get clear and list 10 things that you would like to create for yourself or manifest into your life, and then to do that creative visualization of seeing yourself planting those intentions. Today we're going to be talking about self-love, and interestingly there is a tie-in as I was contemplating what to talk to you guys about today. Very strong was coming in self-love, because if we don't have self-love, it's very hard to manifest the things that we want, especially if we don't feel that we're worthy. So there's definitely a direct connection there. So that's what we're going to be focusing on today with the theme of our meditation. So really self-judgment, unworthiness, that little ego voice of self-doubt, all of those things that come in and actually create blockages for us to feel that self-love and compassion, as well as experiences that we've had, things that people have told us, belief systems, the way we grew up, all of those types of things. So self-love is something that we need to actively work on to become aware of and to bring forward. It's not an easy thing. Oh, I love myself. It doesn't just happen. That is some of the deep, deep work. When we talk about the inner work, well, this is it, folks. Here we are. So when we are kind and loving to ourselves, then we also attract more kind and loving experiences to come to us. And then in turn, we are showing a kindness to ourselves and allowing ourselves to receive those things. So that's one way too that we can show ourselves self-love, is to say yes to receiving. And that is your little secret manifesting tip of the day. Shh. Say yes when acts of or gifts of kindness are offered to you, because energetically you're saying yes on a much bigger scale to the universe, that you are open and willing to receive all of the blessings, big and small, the universe is sending your way. Okay. So we are going to be doing our self-love meditation today. We'll have a little bit of crystal chat. Just quickly before we dive into that, today is Thursday, so if you tune in, not here on Facebook, but via Zoom, you can register through our website at thesanctuarycapecod.com/yoga. Kelly Jacobson will be offering candlelit yin tonight at 5:30. So you can find out more information and register there on our website, but that's tonight at 5:30. I've also got the Meet Archangel Gabriel class at 7 o'clock tonight. Saturday, you can join me in the morning for creating simple spiritual practices, and 1 o'clock in the afternoon, learn to read oracle cards. If you're interested and intrigued at what we've been doing every day at the end with the pulling of the oracle cards, that's something that you can learn to do yourself. So that is being offered on Saturday. Next week kicks off the Psychic Development 1 class that I'll be teaching on Wednesdays for 6 weeks. And the week after that starts the Angel Links 5-week attunements as well. So you can find out information about all of that on our website. All right, so this is the part in the show where we get out our sage. If you have some at home, and if not, just join me in taking a moment to center and ground, taking a seat, taking a breath. There we go. Still a little chilly here in Cape Cod. It's not as windy as it was yesterday. And actually it was much warmer out earlier. I was very excited because I was able to get out and transplant a couple of things into our little sacred meditation area that we've been creating out here. So I was very excited about that. So we'll see. I don't have any water out here, so in this area, so we'll see if those are able to take and survive. We'll keep an eye on those as the days go on here. All right, so take a nice breath. If you have your sage, get that lit. You want to start at the crown, bringing that sage around. Just feel yourself relaxing, releasing as your energy cleanses and purifies in the smoke. All right, begin to take several cleansing, deep breaths. As you breathe out, feel your body softening. And we call on the protection and guidance of our highest divine self, our angels, guides, master teachers, Mother, Father, God. So focusing on your breath, breathing in, inhaling through your nose, exhaling out through your mouth, and continuing to breathe. Becoming aware of the state of your body, quality of your mind, and where either are holding any tension. Now place both of your hands gently over your heart. Continue to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And just simply becoming aware of how it feels to place your hands over this tender and sacred area where you experience love for yourself and for others. Now let your breath become more effortless, simply breathing in and out, softly and gently through your nose. Feel the flow of air just moving into your lungs and back out into the world. With every breath out, imagine you're releasing any negative thoughts that could be lingering in your mind. And continuing to focus on your breath. As you breathe in, on each inhale, think the words, "I am worthy." And on each exhale, "I am enough." Let each breath in draw in self-love, and each exhale release what is no longer serving you. Just take a few minutes now to breathe and recite this mantra internally to yourself. Notice how you feel as you repeat the words. Notice how your thoughts come and go. Whether they're positive or negative, we simply allow them to pass by on the breeze. Like clouds floating in the sky, drifting on by. Now visualize yourself standing in front of a mirror. Look into your own eyes. What do you see there? Is it pain, sadness, love, joy, something else? Without judgment, regardless of what you see there in your reflection, simply tell yourself, "I love you. You are beautiful. You are worthy of happiness." Know that what you see in the mirror in this moment may be different from what you see the next time you look. Now imagine that you could breathe into your heart and visualize love pouring out of your hands and into your heart. Let this love run warm and penetrate you from your heart center, filling into the rest of your body. Feel that sense of comfort and calm traveling up through your chest into your neck and your head, out into your shoulders, your arms and hands, anywhere that might be in pain, holding tension or stress, worry or fear. Allow the love to simply fill that space, flowing like divine water down into your ribs, your stomach, pelvis, legs, and feet. Allow that sensation of warmth to fill you from head to toe. Simply breathe here for a moment. And know that love is always available for you when you need it. When you're ready, taking a few more deep breaths, gently opening your eyes, and bringing yourself back to your physical body, back to this place and time. All right, guys, so thank you for tuning in to our meditation today. I hope that brought you some peace and deep healing today. And of course, that is meditation that you can do at any time, whenever it might be needed. And as a matter of fact, as you guys know, I've been giving you a challenge every day on the show, so later in the day I have a little self-challenge love for you. After our crystal chat segment. So we are going to be talking about rose quartz today, since we're on the theme of self-love. And I brought a few pieces over to show you. This is actually a beautiful sort of pale, oh, you can really see some light coming through there. This is a very pretty pale pink rose quartz. And then I actually have this darker one as well, also rose quartz. A little bit of a deeper, darker color, not as transparent. Those are some rough polished stones, and actually have two because I personally love to meditate with two stones, one in each palm. And so, especially if you do two of the same stone, that's one of my favorites. One in each palm. It creates a balance, it creates a connectivity. You'll actually find energy pulsating from one stone up through down into your other hand, and they start to create this circuitry of energy. It might actually start to vibrate and move in your hands. That was when I knew the crystal stuff was real, when they were moving in my hands. I just thought people who worked with crystals were a little woo before that. So, so try that out if you happen to have some crystals at home. So we're going to talk about rose quartz. So rose quartz is a stone of the heart. Oh, I have a piece of beautiful chunk. So this is a natural chunk of rose quartz here that you can also see. So it's a stone of universal, unconditional love. It's a very soft, feminine energy of compassion, tenderness, healing, nourishment, and comfort. So that's why I picked the rose quartz for today. It purifies and opens up the heart at all levels, promotes all types of love. So romantic love, self-love, friendship, love for humanity, the planet, deep inner feelings of healing and peace. It's a powerful harmonizer energetically of the body's subtle energies, and it helps to remove things like emotional wounds, beliefs that keep us separated from feeling love. Its healing vibrations help to replace toxic emotions with and blockages that clog up the heart chakra, replacing with the beautiful energy of love. So that is some of the beautiful energy of the rose quartz. And placing rose quartz in every room in your house can really invite in a really high vibration of that high heart. So today, actually, you might have saw the pink bowl that I had out. This is a clear, not a clear quartz, a quartz crystal bowl. This one is actually combined with morganite, which is some similar energies to rose quartz, a little bit different, but brought that out to work with our high heart today during the meditation. So rose quartz also works with that high heart energy. So when you place it in all around rooms in the house, a little bit energetically, like when your house is nice and clean, neat and clean, it creates that sense of well-being in the house. That rose quartz energetically can set the tone and create that sense of people being able to move and act and speak from a place of love that are living within that home. So that's another little crystal tip for the day. You can bring those rose quartz chunks right into your home. And then especially into the bedroom if you were looking to attract in the romantic love, having some on your night table and or around you in various places throughout the bedroom will raise that really high vibration of bringing in a match that will be of unconditional love. Okay, so now on to our challenge segment. So yesterday, you had the challenge to kind of go through with that new moon ritual and complete that. And today I have a self-love challenge for you. So the challenge is for the next 24 hours to focus on self-love and to find things to show yourself self-love. So I thought about that for a minute. How do we do that? And then especially how do we do that when we can't really go anywhere right now? We're indoors during quarantine. So just a couple of ideas that I quickly thought up, and I'm sure that there's many more if you would like to share in the comments below. I welcome you to do that. But how about things, anything that brings you joy and makes you feel good? That's showing yourself self-love. And especially, I thought about maybe something that you would normally feel guilty about doing under normal circumstances. So for example, taking a nap or sitting down to relax and like for a few minutes, and like we're doing today as we tune in and meditate for a little bit, whatever it might be. So a couple of other things that I thought about here, plant something. I guarantee that will make you feel good. You could rearrange a room in your house, or even just a small area until it feels good. How about taking a warm salt bath? Or if you don't have a tub available, even a nice foot soak could be a treat. Giving yourself a pedicure, maybe. Baking yourself a special treat or your favorite meal. Cut some fresh flowers out of your garden. Put them in a vase for yourself. And my favorite idea that I came up with today, as I was meditating on the show, was to write yourself some love notes. So make out just some little pieces of paper, write out some little love notes. I love you. You are amazing. Just be your authentic self. You're worthy. You're beautiful. You can do it. And then I want you to hide them around areas in your house that only you would find. Maybe under your pillow, in the undie drawer, your wallet, any little areas around that you might just kind of forget about them and then find them later on. And you can open those little love notes to yourself. And you'll be delighted and surprised at those sweet little messages that you're sending yourself. If you want to be more direct, tape it right up to the mirror so that you're seeing it every time you look in that mirror. And speaking of the mirror, we did do a little bit of mirror work today in that meditation, so you can do some actual mirror work if you want to get a little bit more serious about this self-love thing. Try actually looking in the mirror and saying, I love you. You're beautiful. You're worthy of happiness. See if you can look into your eyes and say it. It might sound easy, but for many of us, it's very difficult to do, and it might take you a while to be able to work up till you can actually look at yourself and say that and feel that you mean it and feel that you're receiving that into your heart. When you get to the place where you can say it and then you're feeling it expand in your heart, that's the place where you want to be, right? And that opening, or that opens the way to feeling the presence of the divine with you. It is opening up that heart space. Awareness, that's just the other thing that I want to mention, is becoming aware anytime you find yourself having harsh or judgmental thoughts about yourself. So saying in your mind or out loud, I love myself unconditionally as the divine does. I release myself of all self-judgment now. And then just take a breath. Place your hands on your heart. Feel your heartbeat. And send yourself that unconditional love. Okay. So, we are now at the last segment of the day. We have our oracle card. We have the Elle deck. So this means she who in French. And this features 44 magnificent female warriors, women of great compassion and wisdom, sharing their powerful life lessons with you. Each will challenge and inspire you in unique ways. All right, so just before the show, I asked and intended for a message to come out that would be beneficial for the group. And this beautiful card flew out of the deck, as does sometimes happen. And I know this is going to be reversed for you as you see it, but it says Colette, she who nurtures, empathy, gentleness, and insight. So this is a beautiful card. We'll get you a nice, good look at that up there. So I thought, what a beautiful card for today. It's that vibration of nurturing, empathy, and gentleness. So this is, part of what we've been talking about being gentle with ourselves. We beat ourselves up or are so harsh over just sometimes the smallest things. So just being aware of that. And when you find yourself in those moments, bringing yourself to that place of non-judgment and self-love, so that you can be open to, receiving more love on all levels. Okay, so, and again, the self-nurturing, we'll talk a little bit more about that, I think maybe tomorrow. But the challenge for today is find a way to give yourself some self-love today. And if you have any ideas that you can do from home, please include those on the comments, anything that I didn't mention. Oh, let me just see here. Usually these oracles come with a nice little message included. And this is under Colette. Alright, so, she who nurtures entwines her hair with a soft crown of flowers and leaves. The name Colette means necklace in French. She wears a delicate gold chain with an amethyst and tiny pink pearls. The luminescence of the pearls and blossoms reflect her gentle nature and nurturing heart, and the purple amethyst is a stone promoting healing from grief, as well as a sense of balance and peace. On her forehead, it signifies the third eye chakra, source of her insight and intuition. She instinctively knows what others are feeling, so she is able to nurture those who need her gift of empathy. This card brings a gentle message of hope and healing. And it asks us, when do we need to be more gentle with ourselves? Do we allow ourselves to be nurtured by others? And who can we share our gifts of empathy and insight with? So that card fits in beautifully with everything we've been talking about today, about that self-love and just being gentle and kind with ourselves, especially now when so many of us are under stress. Okay, so I thank you so much for tuning in today, and I'm so grateful to all of you, especially those of you that are commenting on here, because I get to see kind of who's tuning in and popping up, and so exciting to see some faces and some new people that have just started tuning in. So thank you for joining. Again, we'll be on tomorrow and every day during quarantine, and maybe beyond, who knows, at 333. So thank you for tuning in, and I'm sending you so much healing and peace and divine light today. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Mwah. Blessings.